Well, sometimes, Stinky, I do have worries. Yes, look, just because you're a grown-up, it doesn't mean that you don't worry about things. Oh, it's the Poppets. Hello, my little Poppets, mums and dads, and welcome back to story time once again. Well, Stinky and I were just talking about worries. And Stinky was asking me a very important question, and he said, Mrs. Wiffle Waffle, do you ever worry about things? And I was just saying to Stinky here that even grown-ups worry sometimes. Sometimes grown-ups have worries and they do worry about things just like children do. But as I was saying to Stinky, the best thing to do if you have a worry and there's something on your mind that is bothering you, the best way to go about it is to talk to someone about it. So if you share your worry with someone that you love and someone that you trust, often you feel much better afterwards. And I always think it's a good idea to share a worry, Stinky, if you are really worried about something. What's that? There's a Poppet with a question, is there? Well, you'll have to speak up, my dear, because I'm a tad deaf. What's that? What's your name? Michael, your name's Michael. Well, it's wonderful to meet you, Michael. And what were you saying, dear? You have a worry. Yes, well, what are you worrying about? You're worrying about a maths test tomorrow at school. Well, Michael, I think the best thing you can do, dear, is if you've studied hard for your maths test, all you can do is your very, very best. And even if you don't get everything right on your maths test, Michael, it doesn't matter, dear, because you've tried your hardest, you really did try your best, and that's all that you can really do. And don't forget, practice makes perfect, and it doesn't matter if you have to do some of those maths questions 100 times, you will get them right in the very end, my dear, just you stick at it. So if you're worried, dear, about your maths test, perhaps you could go and share your worry with someone that you trust, and I guarantee you'll feel a lot better afterwards. All right then, dear? Yes, good boy. Well, Stinky, I suppose we should crack on with today's story, which is called I Have a Worry. And thank you, Stinky dear. And this does look like a good one, I have to say, and very, very fitting for today. Yes, I have a worry. And yes, sometimes we do worry about things, don't we? But like I said, Stinky, if you share your worry with someone, often you feel better afterwards. You really, really do. And here we go, my dear Poppets. This is me, and I have a worry. Well, there's the young Poppet there, a lovely green top and orange shorts, and she is saying that she has a worry. Oh dear, and she does look rather glum, I have to say. Yes, she has a worry. Yes, well, I hope that she can get rid of that worry. I hope that she can. This is my worry. My worry always sits on my shoulder. This is my worry spot. Well, look at that, Stinky. There's the dear Poppet there, and there's the worry that she has sitting up on her shoulder. Yes, well, that's making her very, very unhappy indeed with that worry there on her shoulder. That worry, dear, that she is carrying. Yes, she has to get rid of it, I think, or she's not going to feel better. Yes, thank you, Stinky. These pages do stick together. They really do. I think I am the only one in the world with a worry. I know because I can't see anyone else with a worry. Well, there she is there, and she is very concerned that she is the only one that does worry about things because she can't see anyone else worrying about stuff. So she is very, very upset indeed. Poor Poppet. Oh dear, that makes me sad. I don't like Poppets worrying about things, or anyone for that matter. Yes, no, I really do not. My worry is magic. Not magic like this, or like this. There she is there, and she's saying that her worry is magic, but not in that way, not in a magic trick sort of way, in a different way. Perhaps she's going to tell us how her worry is magic. Yes, I wonder what's going to happen to this dear Poppet, Stinky. I don't know. Magic trick number 1. My worry can change sizes. One day my worry is small, Another day, my worry can be huge. Oh, it can be huge, Stinky. I never know what size my worry will be. Yes, well, that's dreadful. Now her worry is absolutely enormous, and her worry is weighing her down. She can't seem to think or concentrate on anything else but her worry. Oh dear. The poor little pet there. Yes, I don't like that. Magic trick number 2. My worry is invisible. I can see and feel my worry, but my worry makes me think that nobody else is allowed to see it. My body can feel my worry. I feel like my head has a million things in it. I feel like I have dragonflies in my belly. What's that, Stinky? Sometimes you get butterflies and dragonflies in your belly. Yes, well, sometimes if you're worrying about something, your tummy does feel like it has dragonflies and butterflies in it. Yes, that's because the worry is upsetting you and making you feel funny in the tummy. And sometimes that does happen, Stinky. And you know what? Sometimes that even happens to grown-ups. Sometimes grown-ups feel like they have dragonflies or butterflies in their tummy when they're worrying a lot. Yes, they really do. Yes, it feels like an elephant is squashing me. Oh dear Lord. It feels like every time I turn a corner, there it is. So every time that sweet little poppet turns a corner, Stinky, she sees her worry. Sometimes my worry makes me cry. Oh, it makes her cry, Stinky. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, the poor poppet. Oh, no, she's crying. Oh, dear, she needs a hanky. She needs Mrs. Waffle to wipe those tears away. Oh, the poor poppet. Dreadfully sad. Yes, I want to make her feel better. Oh, that makes me very teary-eyed. Some days my worry can be so big, I have no idea how to get rid of it. Please go away, worry. Yes, please go away, worry. We want that worry to go away. It makes my brain swell up really big and it feels like it is going to pop out of my head. Well, there she is there. And now the worry is just getting too much to bear. It's getting absolutely enormous and this poor poppet really is feeling as though she's not coping very well. Yes, she really does need to share her worry. It's the best medicine, I think. You must share your worries, my dear poppets. Whatever's bothering you and making you upset, you need to talk about it. Sometimes my worry is so scary that I just want to run and hide. It is hard work having a worry. Last Friday, my worry felt pretty big. I wanted to play ball, but my worry just wouldn't let me. It was just too heavy. Oh dear. Poor sweet little poppet. And there she is there, of course, looking rather glum. Not happy at all because of this horrible worry that she has. I hope she can get rid of this worry soon, Stinky. I really do. My teacher asked me if I had a worry, and I was amazed. Could she see my worry? Isn't my worry invisible? My teacher told me that everybody has a worry at times, and yes, that's right, they do. And then she did something that blew my mind. Well, there's the lovely teacher there, Stinky. And she knew, the teacher knew that something was upsetting that dear sweet little poppet. And she's perhaps going to get the poppet to talk about it. Let's hope so. Yes, I think that would just be the most wonderful medicine for that little poppet if she could share her worry. Yes, let's hope so. My teacher put out her hand and my worry just hopped into it. Just like a frog. Hop, hop, hop. I wasn't squashed anymore. I could run and play. My teacher helped me carry my worry. And when I had finished playing, my worry wasn't in my teacher's hand anymore. My worry had gone away. Well, there's the teacher there. And by giving that poppet a little cuddle and saying, I'm here for you and you can share your worry with me, it's made the worry go away. Because often if a problem is shared, then often that gets rid of it and makes you feel much better. Yes, a good idea, I think. What a lovely teacher that little poppet has. Some days my worry comes back and sits on my shoulder. When it is too heavy for me and I think I can hear the elephant coming to sit on me, I do something now. Do you know what I do? Do you know what she does, my dear poppets? I share my worry with someone I trust. Well, that's wonderful. And there she is there, the dear sweet Poppet. And she is saying that even though sometimes her worry might come back, when she feels as though she has a worry, she shares it with someone that she trusts straight away, and that often fixes the problem. How marvellous. The best medicine in the world, I think, if you have a worry. Absolutely wonderful news. Sometimes it's my teacher, sometimes it's my mum, sometimes it's my dad, sometimes it's my friend, my grandma, my brother or sister. And after I share my worry, they help me carry it. And that makes me smile. Oh, wonderful, she's smiling again. And that's it, isn't it? If you have a worry, or if there's something that's bothering you, if you share it with the people that you love, it makes you smile and makes you feel much, much better. How wonderful. Oh, I'm very pleased about that, I have to say. Yes, that's wonderful news. The end! And that was called I Have a Worry. And thank you, Stinky dear. An absolute delightful book, I have to say, Stinky, and I did enjoy reading that. Very, very much. I most certainly did. Yes, it's a terrible thing when you have a worry, but if you have someone that you can share it with, it often does the trick, doesn't it? Yes, it does. And Stinky, you know what time it is, don't you? It's time to say goodbye to the Poppets. I'm afraid so. Well, my wonderful Poppets, mums and dads, thank you so much for tuning in for story time. Perhaps you could read a story about a little Poppet that has a worry, or perhaps you could draw a picture about the book that we've just read. And as always, my dear ones, thank you for watching. Be kind to each other, and until next time, bye.